Hello and welcome back to the channel. Okay, hopefully this will clear up in just a moment. I'm just doing this video on my baby right there, Waddle Waddle. Come on, camera, clear on up, clear on up. Waddle Waddle. So, some time ago we shared with you all the fact that Waddle Waddle can no longer see. So what we did was we put him in here. Seems like it's focusing on the grid there. Okay, that's a little better. We put him in here with a few of his silky buddies. Some of you all know that Waddle Waddle, he loves the silkies. There's one regular chicken in there too, but there's a couple of silkies with him as well. Those have been his buddies for a long time, right? So we've had Waddle Waddle 12 years, y'all. My baby is 12 years old. That is a long time for a duck to live. So, of course, you know, this is to be expected that he has some issues with his eyesight. That's one reason why I said, you know what, I got to get my baby out of the general population of things. He was running into stuff and just unable to see. And it was so sad to watch him do this. So I said, I have to put him undercover. I have to put him behind closed doors because he would be very vulnerable out there. Hi, Waddle Waddle. Waddle Waddle. Waddle Waddle. How's mommy's baby? It's so sad he can't see, and so it's really sad to watch. He's getting older, and you know, some articles say that, look at him, hi baby, say that they typically don't live but 9 to 10 years, but my baby's 12 years old, so I'm so glad that he's still with us. And I know, you know, time comes where you have to say goodbye to these babies, but that's why I'm here right now. I wanted to get some video. You're going off in the corner. I can't see you over there. Mommy can't see you over there, Waddle Waddle. Sticking his little cute little head out. Waddle Waddle. I love you, Waddle Waddle. You know what's amazing is I have some other ducks that look like him, but you know, I didn't grow that attachment to them. I can, you know, but I haven't. We've had him for so long that's why it's like, okay, that's my baby right there. I consider them to be my babies too, but he is my baby. Some of y'all know what I'm talking about. If you have your favorite dog or cat, you know what I'm talking about. Pardon the grossness. Birds live in here, so this is a little coop that we built next to the nursery, so that when they come out of the nursery, they don't go right into the population with the other chickens. For the most part, we have chickens in here. Sometimes we'll have quail in here. But right now, going into the new season, we do have some babies in there. We do have some babies in the nursery. But we probably, yeah, I see you putting on this show for me. I saw that flapping those wings. But anyway, the babies that are in there now, they will transition to this area. And of course, I will keep Waddle Waddle with them. I will have to remove the silkies though, because they can be aggressive towards other birds. And so I'm gonna have to get his buddies out of here when the babies are old enough to come in here. But at least he won't be alone. But Waddle Waddle typically adapts to whatever other animals we put around him, except for the geese, of course. They were kind of mean. You know, those African geese are something else. They could be a trip. So he didn't adapt too well to them. But anyway, I just wanted to come out here and share with you all Waddle Waddle's progress. From time to time, I'll have someone ask, how is Waddle Waddle doing? So that's what this video is for. It's just an update on how my baby is doing. He's still waddling around, wiggling that cute little tail. He's 12 years old. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness gracious. My baby is 12 years old. A 12-year-old duck. He's still alive and kicking. And we don't know how long that's going to be. Oh my goodness, I don't even like thinking about it, y'all. I don't like thinking about it. Because I love my baby so much. I love my Waddle Waddle. I remember when he was not even a year old, I was sitting in the yard where we used to live. And he just flapped his wings and flew up and jumped on my lap. I said, okay, so you just tagged me. You my baby now. Since you doing something that cute, something that adorable, you wanted to sit on your mommy's lap? Okay, you my baby. You my baby for life until you pass on, you know. And so that's my baby right there. I love you, Waddle Waddle. I love you. I love you, funny head. Yes, I do. I had to get him over here to safety, y'all. I had to have him because, you know, from time to time we do have some of our animals that get picked off by either raccoons or we know raccoons because we've seen them around. We've seen coyotes around as well. And we've seen hawks around. Yeah, those hawks, those greedy hawks have gotten quite a few of our pigeons. So we've locked the pigeons back up too. Anyway, this is not about those other birds. This video is about my Waddle Waddle. And I know they're all sitting there. Even the silkies and the white chicken there. They're sitting there because they hear mommy talking. So they're just kind of sitting there wanting to be a part of the action too. I know that's what y'all doing. If y'all remember, those of you who have been following the channel for some time, we had a rooster named Stanley. Stanley and quite a few other birds we had gotten around the same time that we had Waddle Waddle. And Stanley, we had him for a long time too. He ended up getting killed as well. Stanley kind of adopted my mother. That was my mother's baby. He was my baby too, but he adopted my mom. Whenever, this is funny, y'all, but whenever these two other chickens or hens would get on my mother's lap, there was one called Nyla, and I forget the other hen's name, but they would literally jump on my mother's lap when we would be sitting out in the yard, and they would just lay there and go to sleep, right? And my mom would be rubbing their heads. They're just rubbing their little heads. They used to blink their cute little eyes while their head was getting rubbed, right? And so one day Stanley decided enough is enough. Now that's the rooster. Stanley is the big rooster. He was a big old rooster. He jumped up on my mama's lap, pecked those two hens in the head as if to say, get down. And after they jumped down, he sat his little butt there and nestled on my mother's lap and went to sleep. I said, this is some cute stuff right here. This bird had the sense to know that he wanted to be rubbed and loved on too. So he got rid of the hens and he jumped up there and took their place. Now, ain't that something? I'm sorry, I had to share that with y'all today. That was a fond memory for me because I love Stanley as well. It was sad when he died. We don't know how he died, but we have some guesses because Stanley had gotten to the point too where he couldn't see out of one of his eyes. One of his babies, another rooster, male rooster, got big and fought his father, you know, and ended up putting one of Stanley's eyes out. So Stanley was kind of crippled too, right? And one day we got up and we saw Stanley floating in the pond. So my guess is he was trying to flee from some danger, but he had probably been injured too much to survive his injuries, and he drowned in the water. So it was really sad. My mom, she walked over and she was just looking in the water. She was really sad watching her baby floating there, and I was sad too because we had Stanley a long time too. I think we had Stanley about 8 years at that time, an 8-year-old rooster. Yeah, it was about 8 years. 7 or 8 years, okay? But anyway, y'all, I'm done with this video. I didn't mean to talk this long, but I had the camera fixed on you, Waddle Waddle. Waddle Waddle. Waddle Waddle. Mommy, see you later, baby. I love you, Waddle Waddle. I love you, my precious baby. I love you. Okay, y'all. I'm out.